gonna be so weird. Ugh.
Paris told me yesterday that, and don't tell anyone this, it's not a huge deal, but I know that if it gets back that I told you or it got out, she'll be pissed at me. Just that even though she doesn't feel super good with you on a personal level, she would vote for you to stay.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
She was like hinting it to me yesterday.
Yeah.
I was almost like putting it in a way that like, no, I don't have anyone's vote kind of thing.
Right.
Like, because for them three.
Yeah.
Because I know that's like the vote if it came to it. Because we were just kind of, I haven't talked to Will, I haven't talked to Maddie. I was trying to like, don't do any game till after the veto because I just want to hang out with people because I know after that blow up, people are kind of like uneasy with me.
Yeah.
I don't want to like be like the first conversation and hangouts we have is literally me being like, so you're going to vote for me to stay. So I just thought I'd just leave it alone for a bit and anything could happen in the veto.
Yeah.
So, but like I was literally just kind of, we were sitting in the white room and I was like, yeah, and I was like, I just want to apologize for again like blowing up the other day. I was like, you know, I was just, Johnny was asking questions. He wasn't really believing some of the things I was saying, and the only way to kind of prove it was to tell him like he asked for the names and he wanted them. It was basically like, I'm going up on the block if I don't give him anything. But I went up on the block anyway. So there's kind of like, it is what it is. And she was just like, oh no, it's fine. Like, she goes, obviously like that can't be fixed. It is what it is. She goes, but like we can move forward from it. And she just basically said, she's like, it's just stupid. Like if we go at each other, it's just in benefit of other people's games right now. And then we kind of are in the spotlight and people can just sit back and watch it. She's like, so I think we should like stop that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, of course. Like I'm on the block. I'm not going to freaking fight with anyone.
Yeah, yeah.
And, she was like, yeah, and she goes, and I was just like, yeah, I just know, like, I really want to win that veto, because come Thursday, like, if I'm sitting next to Derek, like, there's no way I'm going to stay. And she goes, I wouldn't be too sure. And I was like, oh, well, like, it's 3 votes, and I already know, like, I don't have the votes to stay. And she goes, I don't know if people might be on your side more than you think. She's like, I'm not going to say anything, because I am really close to Derek. She goes, but I'm not saying anything for now. There's still a veto. There's still a long week. So I'm just saying, like, you don't know. So she was almost, like, telling me, like, don't think that you are actually going home right away.
Yeah.
So that's basically to the extent she would say anything. She wouldn't really say anything else about it.
Yeah.
And then she's been actually, like, coming in rooms, like, being like, oh, baby, and, like, being, like, normal around me. And I was like, okay, sweet. So maybe she can not forgive but forget about it for now.
Totally. Derek can't win, because if Derek does win, then I am going home for sure. So. Literally, if I win, or even Johnny, because Johnny's like, oh no, like, I want to win. So. Every other situation, I think you would be good.
I think I'm fine, unless someone would use it on Derek. No, you don't think they would?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
You just gotta power it out. If it's a puzzle, just stay calm.
I know, puzzles. Fuck me, if it's a puzzle.
You just gotta stay calm.
I know.
Get your focus. Don't be frantic about it.
Yeah.
Just take your time.
Yeah.
Try
if
and
it's like
if
a
you know
running
it's,
thing or something, maybe I can make up time for that, because I know a puzzle, I'm gonna literally be like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I know I'm
breathe.
gonna like, yeah, so. I just hope it's like some kind of running thing.
Yeah.
Or like going, like collecting things and bringing it back, or something where I could just keep going and going and going.
It's going to be a 2-parter though, for sure.
Yeah, probably.
I don't mean like only a couple people move on. I just mean like there's going to be this part and then you have to do this at the end.
Yeah. If it is a bunch of running, like Tomb Raider, there's the puzzle and then you finish. Yeah.
I was confused when they explained the instructions for that.
I had no idea.
I had
like,
no idea.
I had no idea how that went, but I wasn't paying attention as much anyway, because it didn't really matter, because I wasn't playing.
I'm just really worried about, even if, I mean, I know you want to just focus on this week, but I have a good feeling about you in this week. So my thing is, moving past the triple, I'm just worried that floaters are going to make it past. And if even like one of us or both of us.
If I got to next week, I'm putting Maddie, Will, Paris out.
Yeah, me too, because I just...
They're guaranteed.
Yeah, they're going to take each other.
They're never, ever as much as
Never.
they're like, I got you, like,
Fuck that.
Yeah.
They're just going to take each other.
Yeah.
But I know that. and this stays between you and I, it's not a huge deal. I just want you to know where her head is at. I know that Allie wants Johnny out before any of them.
Yeah.
Which I get.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like...
The thing is...
The top 5, it is so critical. I would rather have a big person, a big threat, than a bunch of floaters.
100%. I'm putting all 3 of them on the block. I'm not even going to put Johnny on the block.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if there's like an opportunity. I would think about it then, but I actually would still rather do it with him
me too.
gone.
Me too.
Because if Johnny does win the next one, like, whatever, there's still veto and everything.
Yeah.
But like if he doesn't, then you can just do it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Obviously, yeah, if Johnny gets the final 3, he's going to win the first endurance one, 100%. It's always endurance, and he's really good at endurance.
Yeah.
He's going to win it. I can't freaking do questions, so I freaking don't want to do the second part if I get there. I would rather do the first part. But
I mean,
if Johnny's
you
there,
never
I
know,
won't
though,
win it.
about endurance, because it's honestly mind over matter a lot of the times.
Yeah. No, anything, like, if it's, like, holding yourself there for a really long time or something like that, like, upper body again. I guess, like, the feel the burn and the slippery slope was the exact same thing, except opposite. And different comps, but it was literally same muscle group, same everything that you had to use. It literally felt the same.
My thing was I was fine on the rope. It was my feet. It's because I couldn't. My feet.
Me too.
Stop
Did you
moving.
see me literally not being able to plant my feet?
Yeah.
I stepped in the goo. I think I heard Allie go, "Oh no, you stepped in the goo," and I was like, "No," and I was standing there, and there was a time I was literally like hanging on the rope, and I couldn't.
No,
I was like, I can't
if there
do this
hadn't been
anymore.
goo, I would have been fine.
I was
quite a while.
I was fine. I was literally standing there, and I was going like this, and I had my eyes closed.
Yeah.
I was literally standing
It's
there like
just the
this,
foot
and every once in a
thing.
while I'd switch.
Yeah.
And I'd go like this on the side.
Yeah.
I was just standing there, and then once they gooped it all up, I was literally like, oh god, because I was wide-legged for one.
Yeah.
And then
I know, brutal.
and then trying to like move a little bit, I stepped in it, and then I couldn't stand after that. Because as you're slipping, you step in it more. It was brutal. So Paris and Johnny must have not stepped in it at all. Will didn't step in it either.
I couldn't not step in mine.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to survive this week, and if I do win the triple, I'm putting all 3 of them up. Because if they all 3 of them make it next, like, they're 100%, they have the votes for the week, they possibly could win, and they're not putting each other up at all. They have 3 numbers. And it's only like 2 votes.
And it's not even about HOH at that point, it's about the numbers.
Yeah, it is about.
Like the votes, because HOH can't vote.
Because you only have 1 or 2 votes.
Yeah.
And that's all it is.
Yeah.
So I'd rather have, like, I don't know, people there.
To get them out at least.
Yeah, and I still feel like you guys would want to keep me over Johnny at that point.
Yeah.
Just for the fact that, like,
No, 100%.
you guys can't beat Johnny. No one can beat Johnny. But I still don't think the triple is a necessity to
No,
get him
I don't
out.
either.
I still think we need to do this.
I just think Allie is so scared shitless of him that she just wants to take the first shot.
Yeah.
But it's not smart.
I just feel like everyone in the final 5 will go after Johnny.
Yeah.
Unless it's Johnny.
Right. But then even if it is him, he'll probably still go after, because he knows he can beat us. He'll probably still go after floaters because he doesn't want the same thing. If there's 2 floaters or 1 floater,
Well,
they're
he
gonna
told me
take...
the reasoning for putting Derek and I up is like, he goes, I expect to go up in the triple and I expect to go home. He's like, I'm just trying to take a strong player out, and he was referring to Derek because he told me he didn't want me to go.
Right.
He was like, I just want to take a strong player out so it increases my chances in the veto to win.
True. That's a good logic, I guess.
Yeah, so because Derek beat him
Yeah.
in a veto. So he wants to basically take Derek out so he's a better chance to survive next week.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's not about, because I even said, I was like, all those people, like, they're taking each other, they have the numbers right now and all that stuff. He goes, that doesn't really matter right now because I know, he's like, I can beat them.
Right.
So, I'm like, yeah. I did kind of, like, voice to him as well that, like, I think Paris has a great social game and she has potential to win.
Really?
Well, if she could explain it right.
But here's the thing.
She played me. She played me really well. I believed it.
But her social game, and I'm not like discrediting it because yeah,
No.
it's still good that she's made it this far.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like her social game is just not being nominated. She hasn't actually made any moves.
No,
she's
she
just
hasn't done
managed to
anything.
be
But
low
there's still
radar.
a couple weeks left.
Yeah.
She could win something and do something and have that huge social game. She could win at the end. She said endurance comps and physicals and everything are her thing. She actually hasn't played in anything.
Yeah.
So really we don't know. She could like bomb out today and win. You know what I mean? I don't know. Of course I think they're all floaters. I don't think any of them deserve to make it further. But Paris does have the best chance out of all 3 of them.
True.
Yeah. In my opinion. I think Will has done absolutely nothing all game.
Absolutely nothing.
And I think Maddie's done absolutely nothing. Even more of nothing. All game. And Paris has done stuff. She's the one that makes the alliances. She's the one that makes the effort to go to people and groups and all that kind of stuff. It makes you feel good and carries information here and there and uses it all for herself, but only says so much or lies to another person, but that person trusts her because she has their trust already, so no matter what they say about the other person, it's believable because like she'll tell you things about me and it's obviously believable because like the potential of us going against each other, and then she'll tell me things about you and because she was like, oh, I want Ali and Liv up, they're nominating me and Maddie and all this stuff. She's like, I know they're against us. Like I literally was talking to Ali on the couch the other day. It was yesterday morning. She was sitting there because Paris came out and she was waiting for the HOH because Ali was in the HOH, and she was sitting there. She was telling me, she was like, listen, like, because she was trying to get me to like admit that she didn't make those alliances. I was like, what do you mean? I was like, you brought Maddie to me and told me to like be good with Maddie, and then you told me not to trust Maddie. And she goes, oh, like this whole, you said that I made this 86 alliance. I was like, I didn't say you came up with the name, but yeah, you made it. I was like, she goes, no, Johnny thinks that I made the 86 alliance. I was like, you did. You didn't name it 86. Maddie was like, oh my god, we're all servers, hashtag 86. And me and Derek are like, okay. like they came in the room, sat down and said, this is what we are. I'm like, what, am I gonna say no? Like, I don't understand. Like, no, okay, leave now. And then friggin' and Paris brought like even like Ali and Liv about me, and like vice versa, you would tell me stuff and she goes, no, she goes, I told you, like I was just pretending I was fine with them. She goes, I was on your side. She was like, I picked you guys, like you guys were my people and everything. And then literally she goes in to talk to the HOH or whatever, and Ali comes out and sits down, and like obviously I'm just like, oh, like about, and she was just like, oh yeah, Paris, she wanted to be in there or whatever, and like obviously I don't trust Paris at all, and I just told Ali straight up, and I'm like, yeah, Paris just told me that she picked us, like that she was with Derek and I the whole time, she was never with you guys, and that she was just pretending, and that it's sad that I couldn't see that because she was actually on my side and stuff. And Ali's literally like, she just told me at the kitchen table that morning, she was like, that I picked you guys a long time ago to you guys. And I was like,
she never said anything to me because I don't give a shit.
Okay, so she said it to Ali. I guess she told Ali, she's like, I picked you and Liv's side a long time ago. I'm not with Kaela and Derek.
I don't care if people are on my side if they're useless. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But like, it's funny because she literally just told that to Ali in the morning, and like 2 hours later she just told me, so she's doing it again. You know what I mean? To try to mend it.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, you having a chat?
No, you can come in.
No.
I just had heard, when I was opening the door, I just had heard someone say, woo.
Oh.
Woo! Yeah, maybe he goes,
woo!
Fuck, it's nice in here.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool in here, it's cool in the bathroom, and cool in the catacombs.
Not the white